All right, got several people jumping on. I'm fixing to get started here in a minute. I'm having some computer problems with the computer that I use to get new people in my group, so I'm working on that right now. Hope everything's good out there. I see the number of people in the feed is dropping a little bit, so I hope that nothing's wrong with my feed. Got a big night tonight. I absolutely love basketball. I like baseball and football too, but basketball's my favorite. I've got 2 breaks tonight. I did kind of make a mistake on the listings. My Illusions break is going off as we speak. I try to never have a break going off while I'm in another break for combined shipping and all that stuff, but I'll get it figured out. Shouldn't be too big of a problem if you paid for teams in Chronicles and you're also paying for teams in Illusions, and I don't have it all figured out on the combined shipping and you end up paying shipping, too much shipping, I will be refunding. Tonight I offered a deal. If you bought 5 or more teams, it's going to be free shipping. I've had 2 or 3 people already take advantage of that. So I'm happy that some people took advantage of that. Some people may have taken advantage of that and didn't even know it was available. But I put it in my Facebook group this afternoon. And so hopefully, I know it's only $4, but you know what? $4 is $4 as far as I'm concerned. So anyhow, we're going to start tonight with Chronicles. We're going to go through this. I'll stop the feed. I'll come back with a new feed just so that I don't go too long and mess something up. So I will have 2 different feeds tonight. It won't take me but just a minute or 2 once I get done with Chronicles to jump over to get ready for Illusions. It's my first Illusions break. Finally found some of that on the shelves Friday, and I paid extra to get a break live by tonight. And so anyhow, I just can't wait to open up some of that. I've opened up 1 cello pack on my own to kind of get a feel for what the cards looked like. And so anyhow, I'm talking a whole lot. It's already past time, I believe. So let's quickly go over Chronicles. If you do not know, these are what I call the cello packs, or they may be known as the value packs. We've got 15 cards in here. This is where we're going to find bronze parallels and score inserts. The only place we can get score is in these packs. Then we'll move cards. This is the only place we're going to find classic, and this is also where we're going to see some green parallels. And then in the blasters, we've got 40 cards. This is where we get the rookies and stars insert, and where we'll be looking for pink. All 3 have the chance to get autographs. I have pulled autographs out of all 3. I've pulled a Flux autograph of Kendrick Nunn out of the Chronicles, so some good stuff can come out. I bought into a break middle of this week, and I saw a guy pull a Jerry West autograph out of these, so there's some good stuff that can come out. It doesn't have to be factory for that to happen. And so I've talked enough. Let's get some big time cards. One thing about Chronicles is we have a chance to get multiple rookies, multiple stars, and I just love this brand. We start with a nice luminance of Terrence Davis. We have a P.J. Washington Jr. These cards do flop back and forth. I think we have a Flux coming up at the end of this pack. There's a Cody Martin, Brandon Clark. Hey, there's our first LeBron James of the night, and it's in luminance. Most of these cards will be sleeved up, but I'm not going to take the time to sleeve them all in the break because I've got 2 breaks to go tonight. Here's another Brandon Clark out of Panini. Another Brandon Clark out of Threads. There's our first Rui of the night. Here's a Jokic Chronicles. Here's an Oladipo in Chronicles. And our first Ja Morant of the night comes out of Prestige. And we have our first bronze. That's Kendrick Nunn. And then our Flux looks like P.J. Washington. There's a nice card. I love the Flux. Then we have a marquee coming up of R.J. Barrett. And we finish with an Essentials of Terrence Davis. So a lot of good cards there. I'm just going to sleeve up the PJ Flux right now. I'm going to get that bronze none in a sleeve. Got to put LeBron in a sleeve. And I'm going to go ahead and put Ja in a top loader. I've kind of watched these breaks. I've done this as my 5th or 6th break. And I just try to keep a tally of who's winning between Ja and Zion. I think the first break, Ja won. The second break, Zion won. And the last 2 breaks, Ja has won. And that's basically looking at who gets the most cards anyway. So, all right, that's a good first pack when you get a Flux, a Nunn Bronze, a Ja, and a LeBron. So we sure can't complain about that. Now we're going to value pack number 2. We start with a Tyler Hero Luminance. Got my pile over here sideways. Romeo Langford for those Boston Celtics. DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks. Darius Garland Luminance for the Cavs. Here's our second Ja of the night, so he has taken a 2-0 lead. Sabonis Chronicles, Darius Garland Prestige. Kevin Love Chronicles. James Harden out of Threads. Here's just a Chris Paul. Looks like we might have a Prizm coming up. Here's a score of James Harden. And there's a bronze Rui. There's a nice card. And our Prizm is Carmelo Anthony. That is followed up by an Essentials of Brandon Clark and a Recon of Eric Pascal. So we get our second Ja of the night, and we get a bronze Rui. So Zion is already behind by 2 cards. All right, value pack number 3. The first 2 have been solid. Let's see what this one offers. All right, there's a Thibault, a Siku out of Luminance, a Jordan McLaughlin out of Panini. Here's just a Kendrick Nunn rated rookie out of Donruss. There's another LeBron, our second LeBron of the night already. Here's a Kevin Porter Jr. Luminance, Chris Paul, our first Giannis out of Prestige. Gilgeous Alexander out of Chronicles. Here's us a Cam Reddish. Steph Curry. I think we got a Prizm coming up, a rookie card Prizm. That kind of intriguing. Here's us a bronze Chronicles of James Harden and a Kai Bowman Prizm rookie. I don't think it's not, those are all so shiny, but that is not a Prizm. It's a Prizm brand, but it's not the Prizm. Here's an R.J. Barrett XR and a Daniel Gafford Essentials. I did not know that card was in here. I have not pulled that card. I'm a big Razorback fan, and I'm pretty confident I have not pulled that card. So that pack sleeved up a LeBron. Still no Zion as we near the end of the value packs. All right, here's our first Luka, but oh boy, and this is what I worry so much about these cello packs. It looks like every card, every deadgum card, so I'm going to fix that. I just hate those packs because anything can happen. So anyhow, every one of these cards looks to be damaged, including our Flux card we've got. This just makes me sick. Kevin Porter Jr., Culver, R.J. Barrett, every one of them top left corner major ding. Well, in Cam Johnson's case, it's bottom right corner. Well, I almost hope we don't get a big hit here. It's just sickening. But I'll have to sneak in and pull out another pack. There's this a Ja Morant. Believe it or not, it's not as bad as some of the others, but it's dinged up. This would not be the pack I want to get a Zion autograph out of. But I'm going to send these cards out anyway, so we're going to end up with a bonus pack of cards here. It's a Steph Curry Flux, just beat to heck. Kevin Porter Jr. and a PJ Washington Bronze Essentials. That's just sickening to me. We did not end up getting a huge card out of there, so I guess that's a blessing. It'll take me a minute or two to run get another cello pack. I'm not about to let that happen. I'm thankful I still have some. Okay, moving on to the hangers. This is where we're looking for green parallels. This is where we also can get the classic inserts. Every pack usually has, I think, 4. And we are still missing Zion Williamson after 4 cello packs. Okay, here's just another LeBron. Here's Tyler Hero, AD, Jimmy Butler, Giannis. All right, Kevin Durant here in the Nets uniform. Well, we got something green back there at the back. Carson Edwards, Kyrie Irving. Here's Romeo Langford, Kevin Porter Jr., Culver Luminance, still no greens. R.J. Barrett, Cam Johnson. Where is Zion? Alexander Walker, another Brandon Clark Luminance. Here's a Darius Garland, a Goga, Kendrick Nunn Luminance. It's the base. And here we go with the classics. We got Walker Alexander, Reddish, R.J. Barrett, and Giannis. Kawhi Leonard out of Prestige, and it is green. Jackson Hayes, and it is green out of Luminance. Here's an Andrew Wiggins Optic, and these Optic cards say traded on the back, and oh, we got a nice card here. Check this green Hometown Heroes for Tyler Hero, Miami Heat. That's a nice card there. Definitely the card of the break so far. You don't see a whole lot of Hometown Heroes, and that's the first green one I've got. I've pulled one pink one in a break. That's sweet right there. All right, here's this a recon of PJ Washington. Here's this a Goga. And we finish with Darius. No, we are not finished. Darius Garland, and then we finish with a green Goga. So a LeBron, but most importantly, a green Hometown Heroes of Tyler Hero. Where in the world is Zion Williamson? We've made it through 4 value packs and 1 hanger without a Zion. That's really not normal. All right, D'Angelo Russell. Here's this a Rui, a Jokic. Looks like we have a Hometown Hero coming up in this one, but it's not green. Here's just another Rui, Paul George, Russell Westbrook, DeAndre Hunter, Kawhi Leonard, Rudy Gobert. Here's a playbook of Rui. Rui's had a good night. Terrence Davis Luminance. PJ Washington out of Panini. Cody Martin out of Panini. Another Brandon Clark. He's had a good night. Here's us another LeBron James. This one's out of Luminous. I think that's the second Luminance. Another Brandon Clark. Darius Garland. Anthony Davis Luminance. Okay, there's us a Luka out of Classics. Kevin Porter Jr., Darius Garland, and Keldon Johnson. Kevin Garnett. There's us a green Luminance of Darius Garland, and our hometown hero, Kendrick Nunn. So the Miami Heat have been bringing the heat when it comes to the hometown heroes. Oh, oh my. Right behind that is another hometown hero. Check this out. This is the silver Prizm. What a break for the Heat. I don't know if you can tell, but you can see that the Tyler Hero is more shiny. So we have gotten a green Tyler Hero and we have a silver Tyler Hero. I have not seen another silver hometown heroes. The Miami Heat are blowing this break away. Congratulations. Wow. Okay, Kevin Porter Jr. Here's us our first Kobe White. Talk about Zion not showing up. Kobe hadn't shown up. DeAndre Hunter and a green, sweet-looking Cam Reddish. So we are down to 3 blasters, and then I've got to go get another cello pack. And I am almost in awe of not having a let me get somebody needing in the group, and I've had to switch computers. Oh my goodness. Got me this new computer. My wife doesn't understand why I don't use it. Man, Miami Heat has went off tonight. I have no idea what the value of that green or silver is. Well, I'm in a bind over here. I've got to continue. Got a MacBook and I don't know how to copy and paste. All right, moving on to the blasters. Will Zion show up here? All right, another Kawhi Leonard Prestige, Rudy Gobert. Jordan Poole for those Warriors. There's a sweet Kobe White. And we have a pink coming up, and it is Trae Young. Well, that's a beautiful card there for the Hawks. Hawks, to me, are a real good value team because you have those 2 rookies, and then you always have Trae Young. Haven't hit on an autograph yet tonight. That's Carmelo Anthony. Here's us a pink Eric Pascal. Another Kobe White. This one in that Rookies and Stars that you can only get in these. Eric Pascal and Brazdeikis. Wow, only 3 Jaws, but no Zions. Another Kobe White. He's starting to come out hot and heavy. Okay, we have a Bradley Beal, but behind that is a Crusade of Steph Curry. Nice card there. R.J. Barrett Luminance and Anthony Davis. Tell you what, I'm going to be absolutely floored if we end up not getting a Zion. Okay, another Ja. A pink Kevin Porter Jr. DeAndre Hunter. There's a Luka. And a Kevin Porter Jr. Marquee. We got our fourth Ja of the night. We haven't got any spectacular Jaws, but we haven't got any Zion. It's the Miami Heat that's dominating this break, and it's not even close. All right, Oladipo, Cam Johnson, Blake Griffin Chronicles. There's another Kobe White. He got a slow start, but he's been roaring on. And we have a pink XR, Brandon Clark. Nice card for the Grizzlies. Another Brandon Clark. Here's us a pink Chronicles of AD. Thibault Rookies and Stars, Kevin Porter Jr., and an Essentials of DeAndre Hunter. Wow, I would have never dreamed that we would be this far into a Chronicles break and not have a Zion Williamson. Here's just another Luka. We have I think we got our second silver Hometown Heroes coming up. I haven't seen one yet, and I think we've got our second one. This could change the break, unless it's a Tyler Hero or none. Somebody else is fixing to be doing well. And Luka! Woo! One of my bidders wasn't planning on winning as many teams, and tonight he won, I think, the Mavs, and got the best Luka I have seen pulled out of one of these packs. Congratulations. That is a nice card. Well, the Hometown Heroes have been hot tonight. Luminance of Culver and an Eric Pascal. Congratulations, Lou. Told you I was rooting for you. I almost screamed for you. All right, LeBron Chronicles, Jarrett Culver. This is a pink Luminance of Culver. Kawhi Leonard, Rookies and Stars, R.J. Barrett, and a Cam Johnson Marquee. Wow, I just cannot believe Zion Williamson hasn't made a single appearance yet. If we could end up getting something like that silver, that would probably satisfy the winner of that. Man, I don't like this. My wife is helping my nephew paint his new house, and she's unavailable to help me get members in. There's us another Luka. Hey, here we got a pink Prestige of Cam Johnson. We got a Carson Edwards, Steph Curry, and finally we have a Zion. It's not pink, but at this point I bet whoever got the Pelicans are happy he showed up at all. Well, I'd like to pull an autograph out of here. My first two breaks, I pulled autographs out of Chronicles and haven't since. Ooh, a pink Crusade is coming up. Ooh, Kyle Lowry, Steph Curry. Who's it gonna be? Do I have it upside down? Goga. Not the biggest name, but that's a tough card to pull right there. And another Zion, this one in Luminance, and Pascal. This break's heating up. Man, we've gotten a green Hometown Heroes, 2 silver Hometown Heroes, and a pink Crusade card tonight. That is not normal. And we've gotten very few Jaws and Zions. Also not necessarily a normal thing. Man, this break's really starting to come along if we can just finish strong. Okay, we have a Bam out of Bio. Here's us a pink Tyler Hero for the Miami Heat, who's just dominating. Cam Reddish, a regular Tyler Hero, and looky there, a recon of Ja. They're starting to roll. Y'all don't let me forget to run and get that extra cello pack. All right, Kobe White, Ingram, Jackson Hayes, a Tremont Waters, and the Celtics also get a pink Carson Edwards. All right, Andre Drummond, Trae Young, and it's pink. Here's just a Keldon Johnson Rookies and Stars, a Rui, and an Essentials of Trae Young. 3 packs left in the second blaster. We still got 1 to go. Looks like we got a Prizm card coming up. R.J. Barrett, Chris Middleton, another Carmelo Anthony Prizm. There's this Illuminance of Terrence Davis and a Darius Garland marquee. Man, I just want an autograph so bad tonight. Ben Simmons. There's just a pink Rui. Well, my Topps Chrome baseball break last night was unbelievable. There's just a Giannis, P.J. Washington, followed by P.J. Washington. I don't think that's pink, but when it's set off to the side, no, that's not pink, but I'm looking at it off to my left, and it absolutely looks pink. Okay, third straight card. P.J. Washington, Kevin Porter Jr., Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Porter, and a pink Cam Reddish. So we've had some nice cards come out tonight. I just hate it that I had this other break going off because I'm getting some questions left and right, and it's none of you guys' fault. I tried so hard to never let that happen, but it did it to me tonight. Or I did it to myself tonight. Okay, last blaster, and then I'll run and get that other cello pack. We have had some really rare cards pulled tonight. It's been a very interesting mix, however, of cards. It's kind of not my normal, what I've come to expect out of Chronicles. Kendrick Nunn, a pink Brandon Clark. He's had a great night. Keldon Johnson, Brandon Clark, Brandon Clark. Here's a Pascal Siakam. We have a Crusade coming up. It's not colored up, but they're always nice to get. R.J. Barrett, Taco Fall, Boston Celtics, Darius Garland, and a nice recon of DeAndre Hunter. Sabonis, Melly, and it is pink out of the Donruss rated rookies. Giannis, Goga, and another DeAndre Hunter marquee. 5 packs left in this last blaster. If we're going to get an autograph, it's going to have to hurry up. Darius Garland, Kevin Love, James Harden, Ja. There's us a Ja. And the pink, wouldn't you know it, Tyler Hero XR. Boy, the Heat have just dominated from the beginning all the way to the end. Pelicans have had a very rough break. Grizzlies are getting close with a few more Jaws and a lot of really good Brandon Clarks. Chris Paul, pink D'Angelo Russell Chronicles, Cam Johnson, Kendrick Nunn, and Trey Young. There's just a Giannis. Looks like we have a flux coming up. Alexander. Jarrett Culver, Timberwolves. I know it's not the Prizm, but we'll just make sure. But it's a nice flux card there for the T-Wolves. And we have a Jordan Poole and another Brandon Clark. Last two packs before I run and get another cello. Cam Reddish on the front, a pink Jackson Hayes, PJ Washington, RJ Barrett, and a Cam Reddish on the back. Are we going to get another Zion, or are we going to end up with two? Here's a Steph Curry, Eric Pascal, Anthony Davis. There's a Essentials of RJ Barrett and a pink Carson Edwards. That's the second pink Carson Edwards that we've pulled. So if y'all will give me just about a minute, I'm going to run and find a cello pack to make up for that damaged one. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's another value pack, one of our 4 value packs. If you jumped on late, every card in it had a huge ding. So here we go. We start with a Kobe White playbook, a Giannis Luminance, Kawhi Leonard Panini, Cam Reddish. The dunk card. We got the dunk card. It's the base version, but we got it. I pulled a pink one the other night. So that's sweet. Maybe it's good news that we ended up having to go get another pack. All right, Trey Young, Porzingis, another Brandon Clark. We have a Crusade coming up. D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, Jokic. We have a bronze Brandon Clark, Jackson Hayes, Crusade. There's us a marquee of LeBron and an XR of RJ Barrett. So, solid break. I wouldn't be happy if I was the Pelicans owner. I'd be ecstatic if I was the Miami Heat. All right, so let's have a nice recap here, and then I'm going to have to answer some questions before I do get to the illusions break. All right, so we got, this is not probably a real high dollar card. If this guy turns out to be anything good at all, though, that could be something special, because that is a pink Crusade. I've only seen 2 of them. So that's that's a very rare card, I'll put it that way. It's got the Prizm on it. Zion had a rough night. Both cards that we got were nice cards. One is the Essentials and the other one is the Luminance, but neither one of them are colored up, and that's the only 2 we got. Ja had a much better night. We got this Prestige, this Panini, Score, which is a little harder to come by because it's only in the value packs, another Prestige. Then it gets a little bit better with Recon, Essentials, and we get the Dunk card. So that, the Grizzlies had a great break because they also got a ton of Brandon Clarks. And then the Miami Heat, there's a whole bunch of nuns and heroes over there, but man, we got a green Hometown Heroes and a silver Hometown Heroes. Those are sick cards. There's no telling what those 2 are worth. Great night for the Heat. And then Lou, you want to see him again? Here's this Luka silver Hometown Heroes. I've got to think that's a very desirable card. I'm going to look real quick, Lou. You've probably already looked it up, but $60, $59. So there you go. You had a good one there, Lou. But that's what we got. We got a whole bunch of other cards that I didn't put in sleeves, but I will. Everybody else, I think, had a decent night. So anyhow, I appreciate it. If you're also going to be in my Illusions break, give me about 3 or 4 minutes because I've got to answer some emails, and I'll be back up with another video. If you're not going to be in Illusions, I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a blessed evening, and y'all stay safe out there.